Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Hello, hello, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Welcome in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. For those of you guys who are new, welcome in. My name is Kit. I'm happy that you could find me. I'm a variety VTuber here on Twitch and YouTube, and today we are playing Palia, maybe for like an hour and a half. If you did not or do not follow my Instagram, I'd appreciate it if you do because that is where I post live updates. Well, not live updates, but updates about my live stream. So if you did not see it or were in my Discord, I am moving Tuesday, Thursday streams to 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time instead of 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, just because I am preparing to hopefully maybe get a job. We'll see about that in like hopefully next couple days. But if I were to do that, most clinics, I would leave by 7, so there's no way I could leave and do my stream at the same time without, violating a lot of traffic laws and potentially putting myself and others at danger by streaming and driving. But that's besides the point. Also, if you have not already and like my general vibes from my other video or kind of love me from this one, I'd appreciate if you could help me reach my goal of 50 followers on Twitch. We are 10 away, and if you are on YouTube, I'd appreciate if you could help us get to 125. I've been slacking on that front, but one thing at a time. I'm honestly like just trying to get my bearings again because it has been a wild like past couple weeks because I have I've just been so stressed, and you guys know me and stress just do not mix, and I feel like that's with everyone, but it's okay. Honestly, I'm slowly getting it together, and it reflects in my apartment. I say it, guys, whenever my apartment's complete trash, that's when like I am complete trash, but I'm pulling myself and my apartment together, and we are going through another deep claim, but that's also because I have my dog and I love her. I've said it before. I love her to the moon, but I hate how often she sheds. Also, give me 2 seconds. I am typing in my Discord and on YouTube because we all know the struggle. I have to always put in the game on YouTube. So I am live, playing. Oh, I love the sound of my keyboard. Although I do wish it is like a bit quieter, but it's not that bad. Let's see. And 3 exclamation points because I'm so excited about that. But I've always wanted like a mechanical keyboard, like a custom made one, and I've just been a bit hesitant because there are so many options. I don't know if you guys have seen like any of the like Instagram reels, TikToks that are like people who just love keyboards, right? I oh, I feel like it would be another thing. It's also dangerous for me to like actually do keyboards because I just feel like at one point or another I would just go off the deep end, and it will be like my figures, it'll be like my pops, it'll be like my stuffed animals. I'm trying to see what other thing I made my my personality, my crochet. Oh my gosh, crochet is still my personality, but I would just buy a whole bunch of it to where I'd need another display, and I will save my fiance that struggle at least for once because yeah, I would say about like 80% of the what is it? Of the stuff in the apartment is mine as decorations, but also to be fair, it makes me happy, so it's fine. Ooh, okay, that's on my TV. Let me lower that down. I have been okay. So I've actually been enjoying the fact that my headset. So if you guys don't know the struggle, I've said it before. I'm borrowing my fiance's headset, and for some reason, I'm not gonna jinx it. Oh, I just jinxed it. Never mind. I was like, the static has not been too terribly bad, but I think it just hates Palea because whenever I play Mineko, it is not that bad. So I think it just hates Palea, but it's gonna be a while because I need to like I have so many different goals that I need to save up for. Also, I have not promoted it yet or quite recently, but if you look at the top corner, at least for Twitch, um, and if you look at my bio, I have a link to my coffee. Now, I never expect anything, but if you guys do want to help me get, I think the next one is a new mic that is on the next goal. I'd really appreciate it. Or if you just wanna support me and buy me and support the addiction, buy me boba, buy me coffee. I do have it. I'm not sure if it's on YouTube, but at least on Twitch you could do exclamation point coffee question mark. It's been a while and I have not and you could do that, but Um, I think I've only gotten it twice, and honestly, that's a lot more than I expected. Hey, Spider Fun, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. I think you were off break, aren't you? Because I know last time you came in, you said you were like enjoying your, you were enjoying your break. That, or wait, no, today's Tuesday that I stream. That you were enjoying your break because I think it was what Martin Luther King Day. Yes, I think that's what all the memes said, where it's like disrespectful that I am working. But how is your mini game going? Have you been working on it at all like since then? I feel like it's only been 2 days, so honestly, if you get a lot in, props for you. Like props to you. I think I'm gonna like live out my productivity through you because you have been the most productive Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can I talk? Most productful. Yes. Is that the word? No. Productive. There you go. Person I've talked to in a while. Hey Dishbowl. It is Tuesday. I'm honestly so lost, but I do have to keep track of days because I do have like another interview coming up, so I can't mess up days because then I would not show up to interview. But let's see. No weekend, yes. Kind of not much progress. And also, what were you talking about? Your cozy game. Are you making like a new one, a new mini game on Minecraft, or is it the same one you were talking about last time? I do try to be like very what is it, talkative on Discord. It is difficult just because I say it multiple times. I am a horrible texter. I know what I am. I know that I'm horrible at it, but I do try. I have been a lot better, honestly. Um, Especially because I've been like very not sweaty in Genshin lately, but like very focused in Genshin, where I'm actually like back on building my characters up. Mostly because I got Navia and Rio, and those are the newer players that I've actually been excited about for the first time in a long time. Mostly because Rio's so hot, and then like Navia's so pretty. So if you guys don't know Genshin, those are like the two newer banners, and I'm also just buying my time because I heard the next banner on Genshin is Nahida, and I have tried pulling for her 3 times. Well, no, two, I think. So this will be the third time that I try pulling for her. BTW, I added you on Discord. Okay, I will check on that. Like I said, I'm horrible at checking Discord notifications, but I'm thinking about making it a cozy minigame. It's a different one. I don't know what I want to do for it. What should it be based off of? So, I guess it would be like very limited to whatever you can do in Minecraft. So, maybe, I don't know. Probably, can't you like tame a bunch of like livestock in Minecraft? I'm telling you guys, I don't know a lot about Minecraft. I played it like a couple of times in middle school with my cousins on their iPads, and that was about it. For some reason, for it, like I know Minecraft has a lot to go on, and you can build a bunch of stuff and create things, but it never held my attention, and I think it's because once I'm expected to be creative, that is when my mind goes blank. It's kind of like stage fright, and it's like unreasonable stage fright because who else is going to see my world besides me? I mean, will other people if you let them in? I remember at my old job, they wanted to make a work Minecraft world, and I was the only one that was like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. Because I know that I just like be wandering around, and honestly, I'd probably be like gathering all the animals and be like, you are mine now. Like, just if you watched my other stream with Mineko's Night Market, you guys could already see that's what I was doing with the cats. I was just gathering them. So you can raise it, yes. So if you want to make a mini game, the first thing I would think of, like with that aspect, if I don't know how old any of you guys are, so that's what like how difficult it makes it for me because I'm like 20 something, right? And so I grew up playing Neopets. So my first thing when I think of like taming animals or raising it is if you guys have ever played the Pet Gatherer like Roundup, that is what I suggest your mini game should be. Basically, you have like a set area, and I guess so yeah, you have like a set boundary and things, and oh gosh, no, I need the quality ones for sale. And so you basically put a predator. I don't know if you can like make a predator stay in a like in a certain area. Honestly, I don't even know if there are predators in Minecraft, but you fence them in along with the like the prey, the livestock, and then you create like a smaller fence where you could have like little doors, and you can just kind of like round them up into that little area, and just have them like you try to beat the predator to like killing them and like put them in a safe place. It's a bit morbid, yes, but it was a very fun game, and I personally it was very stressful. I actually freaked out a lot during that game because I I always felt bad whenever I couldn't actually save the livestock. But did I play that game several times? Yes. Yes, I did. Because it was so fun, I'm telling you guys. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and plant these here. I think these are the ones that prevent weeds from growing to other plants. So we are gonna like have them on the corner, maybe like right here, and then maybe another one right here, and then we'll probably get more cotton. I don't think we have enough for more wheat. I did not see any more wheat seeds here. I do have to like be somewhat strategic with like planting, and so I always like if you don't know paleo, um this is like the bright side of the game. It actually kind of makes you think on how you plant. You can't just like plant it anywhere because if you put like the right plants with each other, it will be it'll be beautiful. They'll have like better quality crops. You won't have like a bunch of what is it weeds going around, although I had a lot. So hostile mobs like wolves to sheep. Yeah, kind of like that. I could try a daily task-based minigame. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I guess if in the Minecraft equivalent, it'd be like that. Question mark. But that's the thing. I don't know. I would say you can make a Neopets and play it, but I think Neopets is like officially dead because it relied heavily on Flash for all of its game, and Flash is dead. So I think they were trying to update it. I don't know if they actually went through with it because last time I saw, Neopets was trying to make like a mobile app to make it easier for people to like relive their childhood and play the game. And the only thing I saw that was still available was I think it was America Chase, and then the ice cream one. Oh my gosh, that ice cream like game where you have to dodge like huge scoops of ice cream. That one, okay, that is another game that brought me a lot of stress on Neopets. Also, in case you never heard of Neopets, because I do realize that that is kind of like an older website that's basically dead right now, but it is a game where you have like these, I guess they're kind of like mythical creatures because you obviously would not find any of these animals out in the wild here, and like they had a bunch of different ones, and I would always choose the ones that most resemble dogs, obviously because I'm such a huge dog person. But um you would have a different like you would have the option to have at least four different pets, and you could like quote unquote paint them, and that was basically like giving them another skin, and it was so cute because oh, you knew you had your crap together, and like you knew you had money whenever you had like the fairy paint on them, the galaxy one. Oh yeah, I think my fiance, I convinced him to do that, and he played it for oh, what was it, all of like 3 days. But to be fair, whenever he did play it, Neopets was basically dead already. But he did fall in love with America Chase because America Chase is, I guess it's like snakes where you just like eat a bunch of things and then try to avoid your own tail. And oh, I got bitter so quickly because we don't say we're competitive out loud, but we both know we are. So whenever he like beat any of my whenever he beat any of my scores, I was on like a set mission to beat him out. I don't think I still beat his America Chase thing. It takes a while, and I think he just got lucky with the eggs that he had. But anyways, so yeah, you could choose up to four pets. You could have like different ones. There was a dolphin, there was like a wolf type thing, there was like birds, like dinosaur looking pets, and basically you could just read to them and feed them. But when I tell you, when that website was in its prime, um oh my gosh, people treated it like such a real world. Like I remember my sister had a really popular guild at that time, and she ran that thing. She like learned how to code just a tiny bit in order to like decorate her like shop that she had, and it was honestly so crazy how much like she actually worked hard on that. I remember she had a whole journal to like compare prices of products in other shops and like try to get the most profit out of everything. Oh my gosh, yeah. And you would have like specialty shops. So basically, you could either like you could sell food, you can have plushies. I think I had a plushie museum for Neopets. Where I just like buy all the plushies I had and like put them on display. I think it was called like a safety. No, it's not a safety deposit box, but it was like a display thing. And like my sister, I remember she definitely just sold food that you had to use for like quests. I know a little bit about coding. I know nothing. I know nothing about coding. I tried, and okay, because my fiance, that's his job, right? That's what he lives, eats, breathes is coding because struggle with feeling like a disappointment. Not really, because I'm great. Just kidding. I always do. You're lucky then. I feel like I was born in disappointment, and those sentiments never changed as they age. Anyways, so yeah, he lives, eats, breathes coding. That is his job. He is a software developer, I believe, is his title. So he knows all about coding. So sometimes whenever like I try to impress him, it's like it's not even that impressive, but sometimes whenever I do try to impress him, I'm like, yeah, I learned a tiny bit of coding that I used to be able to I used to be able to use it on like what Microsoft Paint, and that was it. I only know anything about Python though. I don't. I think that's what he uses. I okay, so because of him, I only know that there are like Python, C++. That's about all. I don't know his HTML code. I don't think he's listening to me. I think he's playing his game, so he might be like super focused. Glad you stopped by. I was wondering how you were doing. Let's chat with her. The trace amounts of flow left in the structures around the valley aren't enough to have the sort of effect you call magic. But heck, I can still hear them sing. Okay. Ooh, I that reminds me. I think I still need to give stuff, especially because I did say I was gonna try to romance people a lot, like try to focus on romancing people, and the two that I am actually considering, well, I guess three, because Hodari's look still holds my heart. He just looks so nice. Like, look, level 3, you could get a key to his room. So, then you have Nayo, which is, oh, he's just something else. We're fast friends right now. And then level 3, I think you just get the key to everyone's room at level 3. Um, then, okay, Tamala. Okay, if you see the past streams, I did call her Tamale by accident. Not that far off, though. Tamala, I've met her once. And where's Egg Boy Reth? There you go. We are a bit intrigued by this boy who I don't know what goes through his mind half the time. He's a mystery to us all because he has questionable choices. At least I have 10 coding. I have at least 10 coding apps. Oh, that's a lot. So I'm guessing by the amount that you have, do you want to like learn to code as like your job in the future, or is that just like a personal hobby, or what? Because for me, I think whenever I did try to start learning code for the 2 days that I did, it was simply because I was bored. Because whenever I'm bored, I learn new things. Because I admit it, I am a nerd. So that's how I started picking up, like, that's when I tried learning Japanese for the first time. But me being me, I was so paranoid that everything was wrong that I was like, I don't know if these apps are actually right or not. So I stopped. But I still learn new things, and now, well, I guess it's helping me now because I'm trying to like learn like clinical terms for small animal stuff, and it has helped a lot. I'm very good at like fast learning, but because of stuff like that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm bored. I need to learn. Why do they just stand here? Are they like making food? But we'll talk to Nayo here. Is it me, or are we just seeing a lot of each other? I mean, are you mad about that? Chat with Nayo. I've been trying to improve my workout ever since Kenyatta mentioned I look slimmer. Not that it was true. I took my shirt off and flexed just to prove her wrong. No. Okay, I got the materials you wanted. Great. I can fix a fence. I can make a loot, right? But do you think you could just find my dad's old loot for me, just in case I need a reference? Sure. Where is his loot? So we do. Okay, we do have to find more iron ore. I feel like that one's like super easy, but I think I do also have to upgrade my pickaxe, which is not the best one. Probably a career in the future. Um, for now a hobby, but for a career in the future. You want to know what first made me want to learn code? Yes, I want to know what specifically inspired you and like sparked that interest because oh, that's right. I was looking for the quest because that I feel like that's always the most interesting one to like learn about people is like why they actually do stuff, whether they were bored, whether they like magically found they had a passion for it, whether they thought something was cool. That's also one. Okay, so we can't do any of that. Find three people to help out in Kilma again? I thought we already did that. Okay, I guess we'll do this, but that wasn't what I was trying to find too. I was trying to find Nayo's thing. So everyone wins. Oh, okay. So we do need choppa meat. We do need two potatoes. We need oily anchovy, which we don't have right now, and two wild garlic, which I think I still have in that. So Niall's worried about his dad's luck sparks and wants to help it back. Maybe a new loot will do the trick. So we have to find Bad Rue's loot. Maybe I could just talk to him and he could tell us where his loot is. I have been thinking about you recently. How can I help you? We always gotta love Bad Rue's dad joke. Don't mind me if I'm tearing up. I'm just preparing onion soup for dinner. Okay, so if I were a loot, where would I be? Oh wait, is that it? Oh, can I take that? Excuse me, let me in. Or not let me in. Can I take this? Like seriously? F. No. So, okay, so also that sounds kind of like an NPC quest. Minecraft but realistic. Okay, so if I were a loot, where would I be? I thought that was his loot, but apparently not. Maybe it's in his ooh, oh, it's broken. There we go. So easy to find. So we'll bring that back to my lovely dear Nio. He is again one of three people I am trying to romance. I think right now he is in third place. He switches back and forward with Hodari because Hodari is very handsome and so is he. But Hodari has a kid, and then Nayo also has Kenyatta, where Ruth is completely single and gives off golden retriever boyfriend vibes. So okay, so this is perfect. Thanks, Kit. So that's how the strings works. Okay. I got it all fixed up. Do you think you could bring it to him? I don't want to get covered up. I don't want to get it covered in Ormu slop. I still want to know what the heck an Ormu is. I have not gotten to the point where you could like raise livestock.
How are your crops doing?
So I wanted to make Minecraft mods of high quality. Uh, let's see, and with quests and a more variety that looks like Minecraft with Fortnite graphic. Okay, so whenever I did play Palia back home, my cousins actually thought Palia was Minecraft. So I was wondering where my old one went. I thought a particular music goes so lit. So do you like it? Like it? I love it. A beauty like this belongs in a museum, not my hay covered hands. You see, I put all that music stuff down. Can't hold a hoe when you gotta loot in loot in the way after all. I'll confess, I used to sneak out to serenade the Ormu, but when my loot broke, it seemed like a sign to call it quits. No, I'll hang this up somewhere I can admire it. It really is a beautiful piece, and it means a lot that you thought of me. You're sweet as a pea. Okay, but like I was saying, when I first played Paleo back at home on my Switch, because let's be honest, I can't drag my PC like 9 hours away, my cousins really thought I was playing Minecraft, and I did say it on the past stream. So me and my cousin really do not have a lot in common. She very much is into like makeup and like partying and stuff, and not me. Like I always like to joke that I skipped that phase. Well, I went through it for like what 3 months in college, and then I skipped that phase. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay, focus. Okay. So I was saying I skipped that phase in life I went through it for like 3 months, and then I went straight to my old lady phase. As we can see, I love to crochet, and I love to well, I don't know how many old ladies like to watch anime, so that's the only thing that's like iffy. Maybe there are, but anyways, So I never had a lot in common with my cousin except when we were little and we used to like sleep over together. But then she just kind of like went on her phone and only wanted to focus on boys and like stopped talking to me because that's all she was like focused on. But her brother actually got her into her brother actually got her into mine or not Minecraft, into Fortnite. So now she's very big on video games. Well, not very big, but she actually is playing a lot more video games than she used to. So whenever she like saw me playing Pele, she was like, "Oh my gosh, are you playing my Fortnite too?" And I was like, "No, I would actually kill myself because I hate with a passion FPS games because I feel like I can't do anything on there. Like I am a bumbling idiot. I will probably like scream more, and people will be like, "Ah, man, this girl, what the heck is she doing?" Like that is me playing an FPS game. Um, where am I even going? Where is my house? But she plays it now with like her brother and her sister, and so Paley apparently has a lot of graphics that are similar to Fortnite. So she was like, "Oh my gosh, is this Fortnite but cozy?" And I was like, "Yes, I guess." I was like, "You can shoot like game here, like you can hunt, but it's like a cozy game." And apparently she's barely getting into cozy games. So I was like, "Please let me show you." Hello, how are you? I'm doing good, Suck. How are you? How has life been treating you, or like a break? I'm very confused on who is on break and who's not, just because there's so many different like school schedules. And I know, Zach, you're not in school. I believe that's what you said. No, let me put this in. Okay, what was I doing? I was gonna see how to upgrade my axe. There you go. Let's see. I gotta do two things. Real quick. I'll be back in a while. Oh, that's no problem. Let's see. We are gonna try to upgrade our pickaxe because I think that's the only way I'm able to get the iron ore for Hodari. And I feel like I already like let him down just a tiny bit because he's like, "Hey, can you hurry up?" And I'm like, I am sorry, but we are still here. Okay, so we do need 5 copper bars, and I don't think I have any that are. Oh, I got 2 of them. So I need to go find more copper, or I can just request it. Maybe I can request it. I'm not sure how to do that. So I can't do it. Oh, I think I have to go to my crafting bench. I've never asked for help on here. So we can request items. We can do copper bar request items. We'll do that. We'll do 2. We'll do 2 more. Although I think I only need 3. I'm fairly sure of where I can get the copper ore. I did also mean to I also meant to make arrows, but we'll cross that bridge eventually. And my poor dog is acting so sad right now. I say it jokingly because my dog, I love her to death, right? But she is very much a Velcro dog, and if you don't know what that means, it's just that she likes to stick to you a lot. And she's very needy on attention. Like I could play with her all day, and I've taken her on runs, not lately because if I run outside, I'm pretty sure I would die. It's been like in the teens in Texas, at least in the area I'm at, and I do not live like that. I want to cry every time I go outside. I am definitely made for summer. I've said it before. I am one of those people where if you ask me whether I like summer or winter, I would very much say summer. I love warm weather more than cold weather, even though I know you can bundle up on cold. No, I don't. I just want to walk outside. I'm too lazy to bundle up, but um, I haven't been taking her on runs, so I can kind of get why she's like a bit upset right now. But I've been like stuffing her food and toys, and that's been keeping her busy for all of like 5 minutes. But even whenever I'm like there and attentive and taking her out, taking her on walks, I swear, my child, my lovely dog, will still act like I have not paid attention to her in years, and she sighs and like rumbles like she pays the rent here, and I'm like, "Ma'am, I wish you paid the rent. That would be so much better." But I still think it's funny because she's very vocal, and I always say that she catfished me whenever I did adopt her because whenever I first got her, she was so quiet. I was like, wow, this dog's gonna be so quiet, so polite, and that changed. That just changed so quickly. That was a big lie from her. Because I say like probably within the next month, that's when she like starts being vocal and dramatic, and I don't think the slapping from my dog happened until maybe like a couple months after that. Because yes, my dog does slap me. Because she has so much attitude. But yeah, also sidetrack, but not really. I hope everyone is staying warm outside. I think most of the U.S. is pretty cold, and for that, I feel sorry for everyone. I know that I think they left already, but Spider Fun said it felt like negative something the other night, and I feel that because I think I took my dog out pretty late because I was studying, right? And so I took her out pretty late. And oh my gosh, it was like 12 degrees, but they were like, oh yeah, with the wind chill, it feels like 5. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually could not feel my toes. And that's actually not me being like dramatic for once. I could not feel my toes when I came back in. And I had my boots on and I had like fuzzy socks on. And I don't know why I say it's because I'm allergic to the cold. I know it's not that, but whenever I walked into my apartment, like my feet and my toes were like burning and itching because they were like defrosting and like hardcore, and I was like, oh my gosh, because it was like 12 degrees outside, and my fiance, I love it because it's been warm, but he's been keeping it like 70, so there is a big gap between like outside and inside, to the point where whenever I walk outside, I usually have my glasses and they fog up. They like actually fog up, and I'm kind of blind for like all of 2 seconds, because even if I took my glasses off, I would not be able to see anything at all because I am that blind. I Okay, so whenever I was in university, I would sometimes wear my glasses, mostly because I'd be running late as usual. And sometimes I just did not have enough time to put on my glasses, or I just simply didn't feel like it. And whenever that happened, I would wear my glasses everywhere. And whenever like the college town I used to go to, it it was pretty hot outside, and you sweat quite easily. It was hot and humid, but not as humid as like my hometown, but still pretty humid. And so I had the type of glasses frames that are like plastic, and so they get very slick quickly. And so I always hated like trying to push up my glasses so much. And so I would deem them the blind adventures of Kit on like my university grounds, and just like wander aimlessly. Obviously not like super aimlessly, because I knew for the most part where I was, but um I could not see anything. Like everything, whenever I take off my glasses, I think I have what, it's like negative 4.5, and then like another additional like negative 75. But I don't know what that part is. But uh, I whenever I have them off, I just see blobs. Like I vaguely see a shape, but for the most part, you are going to be a giant blob to me if I don't have my glasses on. So it was a fun thing. One of my best friends got mad, or she didn't get mad, but she's just as dramatic as me, and so she threw a little fit, and she was like, "Hey, you Kaka, I tried saying hi to you, but you didn't say hi to me." And yes, she calls me Kaka when she's annoyed. But I had to tell her that I didn't have my glasses, so I could not see her, and she gets the thing. She got it because she does the same thing too, but in the sense that she rarely wants to wear her glasses. Kind of like low key in denial that she even has to wear it. But she she definitely like got it once I told her that I was going on like a blind adventure. She was like, "Oh, okay, that makes so much sense." But she said she was like waving at me and like trying to like flag me down, and I can tell you with confidence, guys, I did not see her at all. Like it was probably just a giant blob to me that I just focused out. Also, whenever I did walk on campus, I definitely had my like AirPods in, so, and on noise cancellation because I did not want to hear people. And so I can guarantee you I did not hear her if she was calling out to me, because knowing me and knowing that time, I say knowing that time, but I still listened to him. I had my AirPods in on like noise cancellation listening to Fuji Kaze, because oh, he has had a hold on my heart for so long. I think at this point my fiance has already like accepted him, that he is like my celebrity crush. he was like kind of offended. He was like, "Wow, how would you feel like if I had a celebrity crush?" And I was like, "I'd be fine because I know you'd never meet them, just like I would never meet them." Just like I would never meet Fujikaze, and so he was like, "That's not the point." I was like, "It's okay," but definitely he is my celebrity crush, and his voice is just magical. He is the reason I do want to watch a movie. I just saw it. He posted on his story, and it was like it looks really cute and kind of sad. So I already know I'm gonna cry. But he posted on his story that he was doing the soundtrack for this movie coming out in March, I believe, and it's a Japanese one. But oh, I like this. I also like this, but more specific. No, no. Did I buy that? Am I broke again? How much was that? Well, I I accidentally bought the thing, but I guess it's okay. Wait, can you buy this? Oh, that's on sale too. Does it not show the price? Oh, it does. Okay, I'm not gonna press anything else. I don't know if I can return it, but I guess this is the universe, like telling me, hey, you've been wanting to buy furniture for a while, so here you get something cheap. So it looks like I bought a folding thing. But that's also my fault for being distracted by Fujikaze. So we're just gonna say the ghost of, or like the spirit of Fujikaze wanted me to spend money, and it feels good because honestly, I have not spent money in quite a long time, and I know I don't need to, but like I'm telling you guys, blind boxes just bring a certain joy to me. And my mom has a mini so now. Well, it has some for a while, and I've been looking. Oh, I've been wanting to go buy these strawberry Sanrio blind boxes, but they've been sold out every single time, and I'm just like, dang, is the universe really telling me like I shouldn't get this? Well, obviously, because I have like no money, but I oh my gosh, I told my fiance once I get a job, the first place I am gonna go is to my favorite little town that has like all of my weeb stuff that I love and I consider a necessity. So they have like a Kura Sushi, which if you don't know what Kura Sushi is, it's a revolving sushi place. So that's kind of like they just have it out and you pick it. Ooh, that one I love it. I miss it. I went to it in Japan and oh my gosh, I regret not eating more because I was so used to the US prices of everything being like $3 a plate. Guys, it was $1 a plate and everything was like half the cost and I ate a lot more than I usually ate here. But whenever I eat at Kuda, the only thing that stops me is the price because I will eat like legit 15 plates, and to be fair, each plate has about like 2 pieces of sushi on average. Some of the ones I do get have like 4, so I eat a crap ton of sushi. Plus they also have a really good Thai tea place at that town, and they also have a Japanese bookstore where you could buy all the manga you want. Now, I always buy it in Japanese because I am delusional and I keep saying I'm going to translate it. And I did. I did for a while. And for a while, I mean, I did translate only the first volume of Demon Slayer, but also it was for class. And I do have the other ones where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to translate it. And also, I'm going to be the cool girl with the Japanese manga. But no, they're still sitting here. Also, it's just because it takes a lot of time, so that's my defense. But that's not the point. That town is literally heaven and hell for my wallet. It's heaven for me, but hell for my wallet because, like I said, it has a sushi place. It has like really good tea. It has my Japanese bookstore, and and it has a blind box store, guys. Like a really good one. I think it's called Tesso, is what it is, and it has like really big blind box selection. That's where I bought my Hunter x Hunter blind boxes. And if you don't know, Hunter x Hunter is like number 2 for my like most favorite anime. I did not look at the prices on that, and I probably should have because that is when I found out they can be like 15 or $16, and the size like of the figures that I got, I thought that box was maybe like $7 at most, but no, it was double that. Like I was shook, but you know what, it was like the Phantom Troop, and you get to have them as like little desk buddies. It was kind of worth it. I still have them, but I got like Crollo and Phaeton, and so Crollo holds like little pens for you on your desk, and Phaeton like holds a little like I think it's a stack of sticky notes is what they're supposed to hold, but they're cute. They're on my Hunter x Hunter shelf, which is gonna grow because, guys, I saw they were gonna release a new like Gone Pop. Now I'm trying to like slow down my buying on a bunch of figures and stuff because it's getting ridiculous. So I'm only trying to do it either on the characters I absolutely love or on my favorite anime. So that means it has to only be Fruits Basket. Um, it has to be Hunter x Hunter, Demon Slayer, and then some Naruto, but the Naruto ones I do have to like kind of limit it because then it could get crazy real quick. So like Naruto, I do have to limit it to maybe like Orochimaru, Kakashi, obviously because ooh, that white-haired man has my heart too. Um, Jiraiya because I feel like he's my favorite Sannin, and I think like Toby. Toby has to be, but it is very much a struggle because they have I think they have all the Katsuki out now, so they're gonna like they're releasing Conan. They released like a giant Zetsu, giant Kisame, and Itachi, but Itachi is like a given one because um he's just too cool not to have. I think I only have one pop or one figure of him, and he's currently on my fiance's desk because he just called like forever dibs on it, which like I get it. He he's probably like one of the favorite ones. We are okay, so we are back on watching the war for Naruto after like so many filler episodes. Honestly, I kind of forgot what was even going on because there was so much filler in between. Also like I didn't have Hulu for quite a while because my sister was the one paying for it, and then her fiance was like in between jobs, so she was like, no, we're gonna cut back on Hulu unless you pay for it. And I was like, nah, like I will sit it out, like I will wait till you pay for it again. And so I didn't have Hulu for a while, and then also like the moment we stopped on the war is also the moment like all the filler came out to where it's like the second tuning exams where like everyone's going and testing it. I'm not gonna spoil a lot because honestly, even though Naruto's like like super old, I know a lot of people still haven't watched it and may plan to watch it soon. But we are at the point where like Guy Sensei is gonna be beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. He's gonna be beautiful. I've heard about this moment for my entire life, and I'm ready to see it. He is probably like one of my favorite characters, like him and Lee, because they are just absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I have not walked in my house in quite a long time. I know it's probably not that cute, but I still think it's cute. So we're gonna put this maybe like right here. So we'll put it right here. We'll block this off so people. Well, I guess no. Technically, no, because then I could talk like we're here, like theoretically change. I'm talking like you can actually use this house, but we can do this. I will probably change everything up since it's no longer Christmas, so it makes no sense to keep these. Now I do know Nayo needs something. So I'm gonna make sure that I don't get rid of anything. So we do need an anchovy. I need to look up where I can get that at. We do have 2 quality potatoes. Oh no, we don't. I sold those. But we will have 2 quality potatoes. I think we can easily get garlic. The next thing that's going to be somewhat harder is a quality choppa meat, but that shouldn't be too hard because the choppas grow like they grow. They're like roaming everywhere. If anything, the hardest part is going to be making iron bars because I need to make slowdown arrows and I need to make standard arrows. Although it doesn't, I don't know, because I can easily hunt for choppas in the main one, in like the main area, so that would be super easy to do that because they just one shot with a standard arrow. But in the other area, it takes about 2 shots for them if the game does not glitch, because I'm still bitter about that last time where the game glitched so much that every time I shot, it just decided to like go into another area of existence. So I think maybe we will do the slowdown arrows, do 20 of them. This is just regular sapwood, which we probably will need to gather more of because I think I converted most of them into planks. So we will just yoink this real quick. We'll put this in here. And let's make our arrows. Let's go get choppa meat for Nayo. Hopefully it is going to be good quality ones because the last time I hunted for them, they weren't dropping meat that much. So we'll just go ahead and like go find them. Obviously, ooh, Does someone gift me something? Is it in my mailbox or is it just automatically in my inventory? I was gonna sell those. But someone said that they gifted it. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, so we'll sell these. I don't need any of these. I do need to make a hearty soup, but I've not made a prep station, but that's gonna be a while because we gotta focus. We gotta do the chop of meat. I think we still have to mourn Kenyatta's plants because, or did I do that last time? It's hard to keep track what I do because I play paleo on and off stream, and I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna like write everything down like significant. That way I can tell on stream and keep you guys like updated on what I do and stuff. But the only thing I managed to remember the last time I played was Hazian's like spicy love drama because that one I am still bitter that I did not go to that I did not go to what is it? Oh shoot. To Tamala before Hazian because Hazian just took the letter and he was like, oh man, like forget, like low key threatening. He's like, forget what you saw, like none of this ever happened. If you want to have a happy life here at Palea. Obviously not like that, but that was the gist because he was kind of embarrassed that we found this. But also Tamala didn't respond to his love letter, and I don't know, it's because like she didn't see it or what, or like he didn't like actually deliver it to her and he was like scared of it, but I can't see that happening. So we'll shoot down this one. Actually no, we won't. We'll be sneakier next time. Let's see, where are the other ones? I know there are a lot of choppas near like Nayo's house. Oh my gosh, I forgot Gel was a thing. How can I forget Gel? I love him. Let's chat with him. Did you know I have 5 sisters? Oh my gosh, dude, your parents need a hobby. Okay, yes, my mother has accepted all of them into the house of Omiyata. I'm the only one of my family still on their pilgrimage. But you know what they say, the last lily of the summer to bloom is often the most beautiful. That is true, Gel. You do you. I believe in you, even though your parents probably don't. I honestly give him props that he's like out here in the country. Probably not the best place to like be a fashion designer. I kind of get where he's coming from, but again, not the best place as a fashion designer because I don't feel like there'd be like a whole lot of inspiration. But here he is trying to make his way in the world. Um, oh my gosh, I also forgot about Tish. I've actually been very bad at talking to the villagers here. So let's talk to her. Tell me, do you know Kenyatta lost a pearl? Think before you speak. I have voice to tell. Let's see. It was stolen by that farm boy, no doubt. I noticed he recently got himself a nice new rift rock. I'll make sure the hooligan gets what's coming for him. No, he's gonna blame Nayo. If you insist on giving me a gift, I will admire a bit of smoked oyster connoisseur. Alas, I haven't had any decent one since my former cook Enzo abandoned me. I wonder why. I wonder why he abandoned you, Ash. It's not like you are kind of difficult. Miss Kami Sato, happy Tuesday. You looking great today. How do you do it? Are you still winning? How'd the interview go? Get any good news? Don't you just love the way the wind whistles in the valley? Well, I feel like the secret to me looking great is that I feel like no one in animes ever age, and so if you want to if okay, I'm going to share my secret to looking young and good forever. If you want to look young and good, just make yourself into an anime cat girl or any anime character in general because they never age, although the only thing that can take you out is Truck-kun, so be careful of that. Now, yes, I am kind of winning, even though I accidentally did buy furniture, so I am down a couple of thousand of coins. But the interviews, I still have a couple to go. I'm not sure how the one yesterday went because honestly, it was supposed to be like an entry level job, and they did not ask any entry level questions. They were like, "Hey, do you know how to read EKGs? Do you know how to do catheters? Do you know how to be do an anesthesia thing?" And I was like, "Ma'am, this is a vet assistant job, like not a tech. Like I am getting assistant pay, not tech pay, because I will tell you, assistants get maybe like $16, $17 max. techs should be getting paid like 22 something an hour at least. So they were asking the hard questions, and their pay was only like $16 or like 17, and I was like, these are not the questions you should ask. But I do have like an in-person interview tomorrow, and then one of the other clinics that I had, oh gosh, one of the other clinics I had a working interview with wants to do another one on Friday for some reason. So I do have that one on Friday, and I'm hoping with them they will offer me the job by then because oh gosh, I did that way too early. I definitely need a job. I am getting bored, and my fiance can tell. And every time I walk up to him, he's like, "Are you bored?" Because I get like very clingy to him. Well, not clingy, because I do like my entertainment is annoying him. And so because of that, anytime I go up to him, he just assumes that I'm bored and just looking for entertainment. So he's just like, please find something to do, which I did. I found that like motivation, and like mostly motivation to crochet again. So oh, Kamisato's secrets, I'll write it down. Okay, when does the furniture get delivered? I already put the furniture in my apartment. So not real life furniture, in-game furniture, because I was talking about my favorite Japanese singer, Fujikaze, and I clicked too many buttons. So now I have one of those like fancy Japanese divider, like room dividers in my house, and it looks pretty. But let's see. No, things will be okay. Don't jump in the water trying to end it all. Everything will be okay. Chat is here. I can't help it. The water was calling me. It's my fault also, because sometimes my keyboard does not fully respond. So sometimes it'll walk like an extra like 3 feet before it decides to stop, even though I told it to stop like 5 minutes ago. But yeah. Oh, in game. I wasn't sure if you meant IRL since you said thousands. No, in game, and it's still thousands. The game's furniture is very expensive, and I'm still bitter about that because I remember there was this beautiful blue bed that I wanted that Tish was selling, and it was like 10,000 coins, and that's what I was saving up for. I was almost there. I was at like 5,000. I was halfway there, and then I played myself. But yeah, so hopefully I will get good news by Monday the latest. I don't know, like I said, I have to go back to that one clinic I hadn't like an in-person like working interview with. So I have another one on Friday, which is like a full week after the first one. So I'm hoping like they narrowed it down a lot and wanted to see what I can do, but also like I really hope they don't ask to pull blood again, because I'm still like very iffy about that. Like last time I did hit it, but I can't like, it's so hard to hold a syringe. I'm just like, is this like, it's super wobbly. I'm not a fan of this. So yeah, that interview sounded kind of stinky. Yeah, I agree. It's smart to be apprehensive. The next one sound more promising. Yeah, 9 more till 50. Yes, I know that's the magic number is coming up soon. Honestly, I'm actually quite excited because I look at my like Twitch summary all the time, especially because I don't see any stats while I'm streaming. Just because I'm solely on Streamlabs, that way I can like read YouTube and Twitch comments at the same time. And so like I don't have view counts, I don't have like actual stats on my Streamlabs, so I only know what's going on through Twitch summary. And I'm actually surprised that there is an average of 3 people who want to hear me talk for like 2 hours straight. Whoever you guys are, shout out to you, because sometimes I don't even want to hear myself talk for that long. I know that I am a bit much. Oh yes, there you go. Hopefully we can get the chop up meat for Nio. No, we only got fur. We'll try this one here. There you go. Bam, expert marksman. Also, I do have to like, we got it. Okay, we got that one for Nio. Let me like actually, let me see. He only needed 1, I believe. Okay, so now we need to find an oily anchovy, and I have no idea where to find that here. I'm here for the Kamisata voiceover ASMR. Yeah, let me just like, oh gosh, I wish. That's the next thing. I did say it earlier on stream that the next thing I wanted to buy was a new mic. So whenever I do get the new mic, maybe I'll tease it in ASMR and just like tap it. I'd hate myself because I am definitely not the one to like ASMR at all. Honestly, it kind of makes me feel icky. I don't know, especially like I guess like the closest I get to liking ASMR streams is whenever like someone buys a new product or like they do an unboxing video, right? And so they'll like tap it and they'll be like, "Ah, yes, look at," like they'll tap it and I'm like, "Oh, please don't." Please don't. Like I just want to see the product because it gives me the same sense that I actually bought it even though I know I didn't. Because I did say earlier I've been trying to hold back on my spending because I realize I have a lot of crap that I do not want to clean all the time. So I have to like limit it to like things I absolutely love and cannot live without. But those like those unboxing, especially blind boxes, they make me feel like I actually win because sometimes like or like I actually got the box because sometimes they don't pull the ones they want and I'm like, yes, now I realize why I don't buy blind boxes anymore because they are such a gamble. Okay, let me get this. Please don't be a little turd. I need it. I'm just gonna fish in every single body of water and hope for like a sardine. I had one sardine and I threw it away. So, Dishbowl, it makes my office feel more lively to have someone talking. Oh, do you actually like talk? Or oh my gosh, let me think of actual words here. Do you actually listen to me while at work? Because that I think I've had like one person do that and I'm like, okay, you guys are very lucky. I'm not one of those like not safe for work, not safe for work VTubers because I've accidentally like, especially around my parents, like try to like support other VTubers, and then I've quickly had to like close out, and that's where I learned like if you watch or listen to a VTuber, 9 out of 10 times wear earphones because especially if they are affiliate or have like channel points it gets very sussy real quick. Like real quick where I had to like exit out of streams or so quickly, especially around my dad. Like my mom I could like somewhat be like, "Hey, like I don't know what they're doing. Like I'm just like browsing here." But like around my dad, he will be quick to be like, "What the hell are you watching?" So yeah, my home office. I listen to you while doing my side jobs or oh Unity work. Welcome back, Spider Fun. Okay, let me see. Honestly, it's good to hear you are satisfying the average time metric. That's typically the hardest one to get. Yeah, that's what I've heard, and I think I've just I don't know. Like I'm still in shock sometimes when I see my like view counts or like the stats because sometimes like it's not for long because like my average is usually around 3 or 4 people watching on Twitch because it does not obviously it does not include YouTube watchers, right? But sometimes it does like peak at like 10 or 12 and I'm like what? Like who am I? It will go to my head for all of 3 seconds and then I'm like, oh gosh, then everything goes to crap because I'm like, ah, dang. Let's see. I've listened to your VOD during work, but but I have a headset. Yeah, I feel like my VODs will not get you in trouble, but even when I'm trying to like interact with people or like support people through Instagram, I I get weird looks from my fiance. Like he knows I do it that way. Like you build relationships with people and you help like promote each other, like the reels and such. But some of them, I'm just like, what the heck? Or he like looks over my shoulder and he's like, what the heck are you watching, you degenerate? I'm like, I swear I'm not. They are. Although I do love them, but some of them, they're especially the ones that want to be like like, I don't know, like the mommy, like domineering ones. And I'm just like, please, I'm looking for friends. Please just talk to me without like taking me over. That's all I want. Okay, let's see. This is not an anchovy. Anchovies are super small, and I think they're in Bahari Bay, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Bam. Perfect catch. We got a catfish. Okay, so I do need to go to Bahari Bay. Hopefully, I will still have enough room for it. No, I won't. I will go home first, empty everything out, and then we shall go hunting for Hodaddy's iron ore because he probably will be mad that I'm taking forever about it. Sorry, Hodaddy, I did not mean to let you down. And get the anchovy for Nio. We are doing all the quests for my love interest because I need to see who the heck is going to be number one. And as much I'm still, guys, I'm still on the fence about Reth because, like, I do love me a good golden retriever vibe. It's just the fact that he ate a rotten egg and tried to cover it up that I'm like, ugh. I have to get going. I just stopped by to ask how things are going, how the interview went, and give you a smile. Catch you next time if you are in part of the U.S. getting the polar vortex. Stay warm. Thanks, and I am. It is currently. Oh, I can't see. But when I went out for in the morning, it was 14 degrees, and then when I went out in the afternoon, to take out my dog, it was a hearty 25 degrees. So it's probably worse now, but. It's okay. Yes, I am trying to stay warm. I am trying not to go outside as much as possible. So, let's see what Badru sent us. It is a long letter. He is venting, but thank you for stopping by, Silverfire. I honestly probably won't be on for that much longer. Maybe like 30 more minutes because I do have to wake up kind of early, like 6 a.m. tomorrow to get ready to go to like another in-person interview, and I'm gonna regret everything. Oh, I'm telling you guys, my sleep schedule is so off right now. So, dear Kit, I wanted to apologize for getting maudlin on you earlier. I've spent a lot of time lately wondering about what ifs, and sometimes I forgot to appreciate things right in front of me. You see, I used to be a part of a wandering troupe of bards in my youth. I I wasn't expecting him to be a part of some bards, but okay. Okay, that's how I met Delilah. When it came time for me to leave town again, I didn't, and the rest is history. I don't regret picking Delilah over music. I can't imagine my life without her and the boys. Sometimes I just wonder what it would have been like. That's all. I'm sure you are plenty busy up there with your own hobbies, so I won't keep you longer. Just wanted to thank you for the loot again. Maybe I'll pick it back up, if only as a hobby. Who knew Bad Brew was going through so much? Okay, so, dear Kit, Hecla and I discovered a runic lock on the door in the ruins near our tent. We can use some help finding the key, but, like, only if you're up for it. Obviously. Let's see, 14 isn't too bad, but it's still chilly. Yeah, it maybe not to you, but to me, it is definitely no go for 14 degrees. I would cry. I do want to cry every time I want to go outside because one, I do not like putting on layers of clothes. I'm telling you guys, as much as I don't want to be, I know I am extremely lazy. So whenever I have to do stuff like, oh, not the shipping bin. So we'll do this. We'll do this. I think we have more Chopatails. Actually, no, we only have 14 of them. So this, I don't, what is this? Stripe these. We don't need any of these, so we can go ahead and sell these. We have 6 of those, so I'll keep those. Maybe I will, no, I will keep those. We'll keep everything else. But, yeah, I actually hate putting on layers at all because if not, like, I will actually die and freeze because I'm just not, like, I'm not cold tolerant at all. Um, I will tell the other story later, but no, I wear like a sweater, I wear a coat, I wear like my Levi's huge jacket, but also because the wind chill makes it to where it feels like where I'll be like 15 and it feels like in the fives. Like the wind chill brings it down really badly. And I am a Texan. If you are a Texan too, we are not built for this weather. None of us are like layered up enough like naturally to be able to to be able to survive this. So I hate it, and I actually just do not want to like put on clothes. I hate walking downstairs. It's not even like the walking around and like waiting for my dog to do her business. It's the fact that I have to like layer up and walk downstairs, which are such first world problems, I know, but it also goes in hand of like I hate starting things, or like I have trouble starting things, so that goes hand in hand with me because it's a no-go. But I'm hoping it gets a lot warmer quicker because I definitely do not want to keep dealing with this. And because it sucks because I did start running again because like I said, I got my dog. I need to take her like running or walking because she will drive me crazy otherwise. So it sucks because we went running for all of 3 days, like 2 or 3 days, and then it decided to get cold, so I would actually have like an asthma attack if I were to run, which I typically don't have like asthma. I did when I was like little. I always joke around that I was not meant to like be alive. My mom hates that joke, but guys, I was like one of those babies that had to be on those what are they called? The nebulizer, the thing that basically makes you breathe. So I had to do that. My mom hates that joke though, but like if natural selection were a thing, I would be gone, but I I only get like that when it's super duper cold. My sister on the other hand, anytime it's like even like 50 something, she's down for the count, and I at least can run in that. So I'm gonna say the weather ruined my New Year's like resolution streak, even because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna run all the time when I get her back, like every day, because she actually needs it. And if I don't do that and she's on a schedule, she will throw a fit. I bought 3 jackets, 2 hats, 2 gaiters yesterday. I feel it. Yeah, yeah, I have to, like I said, I wear a sweater, I wear another like jacket that has like the insulating vest, but the sleeves aren't what is it? The sleeves aren't super insulating. I have like a super thick Levi's jacket, and if you guys know Levi's, oh, their things are worth it. I love Levi's so much. Their materials just the greatest. But I have that, and I also have a beanie. I have my gloves. I have my fuzzy socks. Obviously, I do have what is it? I have like these Uggs rain boots. They're supposed to be like somewhat insulating, but I quite frankly don't feel it. But my mom bought them for me like quite a while, and I guess they like survived long enough. So I'm like, okay, I will give it a go. So I have those two, and they're somewhat insulating. I kind of like use them more as like work boots, I guess is what I use them more as whenever I worked at the hospital. So I have all that, and then I did need to buy my dog like a sweater, but luckily she's been fine. She hasn't been shivering, but honestly, she's weird. I would never be able to tell if she is like tired or not, because the one time like I actually like went with her and like let my dog do whatever she wanted. My fiance played fetch with her for legit 30 minutes straight, and we had to like she's dumb. She did not know that she had to stop. She would have just kept running until she plopped over. So we actually had to carry her, and then after that I never let my dog do anything that she wants because she does not know when to stop. But like I was saying, I don't know whether she's cold or not because all she ever does like is run around even on leash. Like I let her though, like I'm like, okay, like go forward, come back. That's all she ever does, and she's quite happy with that. So, but I do feel like I need to buy her like at least a little boots to insulate her just a tiny bit, and like a little jacket because she does have a rain jacket, because whenever she does get wet, it like sticks on her. But she used to have little tiny boots and stuff, and she kind of grew out of them, so whenever I do put them on, it's just so she could like go in and out, especially when it snowed, which it did on Monday, which is I loved it because it's not like regular snow, right? um it's Texas snow, which is absolutely beautiful. Also, give me 2 seconds to drink water. Okay, so yeah, it snowed yesterday, Monday. Like when I woke up, there was already snowed because it snowed overnight. And whenever I took my dog out on Sunday, yeah, on Sunday it was already starting to like have a little flurries and stuff. And so, if you guys don't know Texas snow, it is the most beautiful thing ever. And I only say this because It's not like the rest of the snow in like the other parts of the United States where it will stick for like 4 or 5 days. No. Or like probably a week. I honestly don't know how long I honestly don't know how long snow sticks in other parts of the country, but for us, it only sticks for like a day or two and then it melts away. So this one, it had snow in the morning, like overnight it stuck, but then by like 2 o'clock in the afternoon it basically all melted away. And it was beautiful because like my dog, she loves snow. Like I'm telling you guys, she is one of those like dogs you would see on the internet. All you have to do is kick up snow and she will like bite the air trying to catch it, and then like look at the ground being like, where'd it go? Like, what happened to it? So that's all I have to do to keep her entertainment, or like keep her entertained. But she had enough time to play in it, and like I get to walk around because as much as like I hate the cold, I do enjoy snow because I grew up in like a very, I wouldn't say tropical esque, but like in a very like warm environment to where it was it was half joking whenever we say this, but like it snowed maybe like once every 100 years. Now, obviously, with like this new like weather change, that's definitely not true anymore. But um, it was. I remember it snowed one time when I was 5, and then to come to realize later, um, that was not actually snow. It was it was sleet. It was ice, but we did not know any better. Oh no, they disappeared. I'm trying to figure out what those white ones are because I see them every so often. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Are they rolling? What? Okay, anyways, but yeah, I remember one time it snowed when I was 5 in my hometown, but then like come to find out years later, um that wasn't actually snow. It was just ice that like stuck whenever we were there. And I was like, what the heck? Like I will continue believing it was snow because we actually like it was so rare. We actually like froze the little tiny snowman that we made. We put them in our freezer, right? And we kept them there for a solid week before my mom got like annoyed of them and was like, "Okay, we're getting rid of them. Like they're done. Say your goodbyes, have your little funeral. They're melting now." So we did keep those for like quite a while. And then I think it did snow again, but when I was like in university, and it was like one of those times where it snowed in my like university and happened to snow in my hometown too. That was the famous like Texas apocalypse where they're like, "Oh my gosh, the power grid went off." That honestly, because where I was, we didn't have the power go out, so it wasn't that bad. It was kind of like a little mini vacation because I remember I was still sitting on my bed playing like Animal Crossing, but I know like a few of my friends, even though we were in the same city, they did have the rolling blackouts. But my like I was telling my fiance, my hometown cannot. Ooh, we got a pretty gemstone. Okay, but I was telling him my hometown cannot function anytime the weather goes below like freezing. So literally it was like 35 over there. It wasn't even that bad. It was like 34, 35. And I was telling my fiance that everything like shut down for them basically. They what was it? I think my mom had told me because she works with the school district, so she told me that they had canceled classes for the whole day, even though there was no ice, there was no snow, it was just simply cold, right? So she told me that they had canceled classes, and so she did not have to go to work that day. And then I am taking like a university class now, even though it's online, and they postponed class to like 10, and then I got another text that they postponed it to 12. Again, no ice, no snow. It was just because it was 34 degrees, and Texas, I feel like whenever whenever weather gets a different, like when it's not sunny, when it's not warm, um, Texans just do not know how to function. Because if it rains, we can't drive. If it's cold, we can't drive. Obviously, if it's snowy, we can't drive. The only time a Texan's brain works is when it's hot and when it's sunny, maybe like a few clouds out, and that's like the perfect condition to where our brains are just like fully wrinkled, fully developed. Like we are actual functioning citizens. But anything else, no. We throw out like all logic and rhyme and just forget everything, which is kind of dumb. And that's why I hate driving here. But if you guys ever go to Houston, I don't know how drivers are in like your area or wherever you live, but if you go to Houston, Texas, ooh, I pray for you guys because they are horrible. They are actually I've driven in Houston maybe like one time, but like my dad has driven us in Houston whenever we went to visit, and my dad is not the best driver. Like he he was a cop and he drives like a cop, which is not a compliment at all. He thinks it is. He thinks it is. He's like, yes, cop defensive driving. No, it's low key like road rage where he's like he will like brake last minute. I'm like, how do you not know how to brake like further ahead? He'll like it's not fun. Like my dad just thinks my mom likes to sleep on road trips because she gets bored and she's always tired. No, my mom told me she sleeps on road trips in order to like avoid looking at what my dad does when he drives because it is that crazy sometimes. But yeah, he says that's what he says. He says it's offensive driving even though he does not like he doesn't need it. But people in Houston, Texas, I say like the difference between the major cities is that people in Austin, they they are probably like too high to know what they're doing while they're driving. People in Dallas, they don't know how to drive because one brain cell is like rooting for the Cowboys and the other is just not there. But people in Houston, they do not know how to drive because they don't care if they get taken out with you. They will try and they will try doing whatever they want to do. They don't care if they die with you. They will go ahead and drag you down and themselves down. And that's the scary part. So need something? Here's your iron. I would have gotten it myself, but other things been taking up a lot of my time lately. Trust me, I don't make it a habit looking for handouts. I'm happy to help, honestly. Now, if only Najima would listen to me for once. Here, should cover the cost of materials. Let's talk to him, though. Keep your eyes open when you head into the mines. One wrong step can send you tumbling down. Now, he tells me. Was thinking of making choppa chops later tonight. Problem is, don't got any meat. Let me know if you can source any. Do I have any on me right now? No, this is Sarnak meat. Dang. That's just the Midwest. If you cause someone to turn off their cruise control, you become mortal enemy. Honestly, that's how I feel whenever I do my road trips because cruise control is just amazing. And the way like I drive to like go home and stuff, for the most part, it is just like one long straight road. And so cruise control is your best friend. And it's beautiful. And I kind of get that. I do get annoyed when people make me take off my cruise control, but also to be fair, I have probably been driving like 6 hours, and if they make me do anything more than that, I will be livid. Okay, so did I get it? Did I get it? Did I actually get it? I got it. Yes, we got the chop of meat. Oh, daddy, love me. I got the meat for you. But yeah, no, that's how I feel with cruise control on like long road trips. But cruise control on like a highway in the city is just a no-go, and I'm wondering why people even do that because like everyone just goes so different. Like there's usually people like a pretty much a good joke to where the what is it? The right lane is for whenever you're going a speed limit. The middle lane is when you're going 5 over, and then the left lane, the fast lane, is whenever you're just going anything above 10 over. And it is true. It holds true. Sure. Like I will be going like 7 over, like 5-7 over sometimes because like you could get away with it for the most part if there's a lot of traffic, but people will still get mad like I am going 5 under, and they will like tailgate you because especially the big trucks in Texas, dang, those things will want to go a solid 20 over, and they will make it, they make it their personality that they have a big truck, obviously, because most of them are probably compensating for something. But They are, they're horrible. They actually are. Because I am not surprised whenever it's like a Ford F-150 that's like trying to go 20, that's like riding up my ass, and I'm telling you guys, I'm already speeding and they're just like, go faster. You are wasting my time, go faster. And then they cut you off in order to like go do whatever they need to do. And I'm just like, my guy, like, you have to stop 2 feet ahead of me because the other car's not going fast enough. What are you doing? Like, they genuinely confuse me. I don't know what they're doing. Especially like people who cut off in like rush hour. I'm like, why are you cutting people off? You're going like maybe 2 seconds faster. Because I follow, like, I don't live near Houston, but for some reason I get a lot of the TikToks and the Instagram reels about like Houston driving. And guys, it's crazy. I'm telling you, I saw a video where someone was exiting a highway through the entrance ramp because they just wanted to go through something quicker. And I was like, what? And people just let them. They just like, people were going on the entrance ramp, they just drove on the shoulder to get off. And I was like, how is this normal for you guys? Oh, look, it's Tamale. I'm sorry I called you Tamale. There are rumors of a mysterious creature prowling in the Elderwoods to the north of the dead at night. I would take those tales with a grain of salt. Next, they'll be telling you the old well is filled with ghouls and goblins. Well, aren't they? I feel like they are. Okay, living all the way out here doesn't mean I lack a taste for the finer things. Next time you're hunting Chappas, save the nicer fur for me, darling. Ooh, do I have fur for you? I think I do. Okay, so there we go. We will give her some fur. Well, hello, darling. Come to see little old me. Honestly, she reminds me of a young Mother Gothel, the mother from Tangled. That's what she reminds me of, like a true younger version. Oh dear, it appears my cough is acting up again. If, if I could only get a few spice sprouts, I could clear my throat and we could have a proper conversation. I'll see if I can find anything. Oh, how thoughtful of you. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Honestly, I do not know where the heck to find any spice routes, but we will give you the fur. I've had my eye on that for quite some time. How did you know? How did I know she wants some fur? It's not like she told me. Maybe I'm just that great. Although I do wish that she would tell me more about her and Hazian, because I want to know the details. I'm telling you guys, I will never stop saying it. I hate the fact that I gave him the letter before I gave her. I put it together. I put it together so quickly. I was like, okay, so T has to be her because there's no other T villager. But the H, I was like, okay, is it Hodari? I was like, no, it can't be Hodari. It has to be Hazian. Like, in my mind, that just made sense. And now I'm forever bitter that I went to the wrong person. Because I'm telling you guys, he was just like, okay, shut up. You didn't see anything. Nothing happened here. Ooh, can I go here? Wait, can I fish that out? Or is this like gonna be too deep for me? No, it isn't. Okay, okay. We got it. So we got a heart root and we got 2 sweet leaves. A heat root. Oh my gosh. Wait, isn't that what I need? Can I already fill my quest for her? So let's see, a little cough. Oh, okay, those are spice. Do I not have that? No, I actually don't have any of those on me, so we'll do that. We'll come here, and then I still need to find where the heck an anchovy is. I really wish I paid more attention to where like any of the fish species lived, because I know I caught one anchovy and that was it. So maybe it was in the statue garden. I think I had to go back to the statue garden anyways, because there was a recipe I needed to find. If I thought I did it. Buy the hearty vegetable soup recipe. Oh, I do have to talk to Darling Reth though for that soup recipe. I just kind of forgot about that. Whoops. So we'll go here. We'll continue going this way. I'll just follow the river until I see like a fishing ground, because I am like 90% sure it was somewhere over here, but I don't know. I don't remember if I had what is it? If I had like worms or anything, and I tried buying it from A&R or whatever his name is. I think it's A&R, but I tried buying it from him and I could not. I think I have to build a worm farm. So we will try here, although that fish looks a bit too big for an anchovy, but I'm still going to cross my fingers and hope for the best here. Please be an anchovy, please. Wait, aren't anchovies like sea fish? I think I have to go to the sea then. Yeah, they're saltwater, aren't they? Am I dumb and just like fishing for the wrong thing? So we got a yellow perch. It's a new fish. Cool beans. Dang. Oh. Oh. Am I just like glitching out here? Oh gosh. Can I accept my fate? Okay, okay. I think I glitched out enough to where I saved myself. Okay, so oh dang. We'll go all the way back here. Bam. I think no, that's not close enough. I want it like smack in the middle, but it's like it goes too quickly. It like glitches out just a tiny bit. And then we will go to the ocean and hope for the best, at least for there. I think I have like a few more tries on fishing and then I have to like go outside yet again, unfortunately. I'm telling you guys, every time I go outside, I dread it with my life. And I think like low-key my dog knows because this is like the fastest she's ever been to like do her business, because usually, oh my god, she will waste my time. She'll be like, nah, I'm gonna just like sniff around the spot that I like sniffed 20 times. It's not gonna be good enough until like the 25th time. But no, I think this time she actually hates the cold as much as I do. And so she's like in and out and I'm just like, let's go. Let's do this right now. But yeah. Large POW next to the outskirt. What the heck is a POW? So let's see if there are any fishing spots. I feel like this is the ocean. I think. I think this is where. Oh, what is that? Okay, I can do this. An open oyster. There we go. This is like the gambling equivalent for Palia, because like you just get to see if there are any pearls in there or not, and then you just kind of like have to hope for the best. And I think I got lucky with Tao. I said it last time, I got blessed by that beautiful dog. And so he let me get a pearl and I was able to get like the Kenyatta quest over with. But lately I have not been able to get another pearl, and that's because I've been like playing this on and off stream. And so off stream I will play maybe like an hour or so and like get stuff up. And I found like a couple of them and I couldn't do that. So we got one sardine. I didn't need a sardine. I think I needed an oily anchovy. If I don't get it on stream, guys, I am just gonna like look it up off stream and try to get it. Okay, so I think this is gonna be like what is it, a gilly? I'm gonna try to like guess it. I used to be really good. So if you guys played Animal Crossing, um, you know how like whenever their fishing mechanism, you could kind of guess what it would be based off the size of the outline, or like the size of the shadow of the fish, and like obviously based on like where you're fishing, you would kind of like be able to narrow it down what fish it would be. I got like really good at doing that. Like I'd be able to be like, okay, this one is going to be a bass, this one is going to be a carp or whatever, and usually it was those two like 90% of the time, because obviously they're like the more common fish. But especially when it came to like the least common ones and the like the tiny ones, I got pretty good on being like, hey, this is going to be this, and like I would get it about like 8 out of 10 times. But also I like low-key used to be obsessed with Animal Crossing. Like I played hours and hours of it. Like it's actually kind of ridiculous how much I played it. Ooh, this is a big boy. I don't think I've caught this before. Is this a shark? No, it's not a shark. It's a barracuda. What the heck? Man, that was a big boy. Honestly, I thought it'd be like a little hammerhead shark, but I don't know if they exist in Palia. I still need to find like ship fragments, because I heard you can find them off the beach. But I'm not sure like how like common they are or if they're pretty rare because I've yet to find one. What I've seen from like people mentioning in the server, they still have a hard time like trying to get them too, which kind of makes me feel better in a way because I'm like, okay, it seems like they seem to be pretty rare. And a lot of like but a lot of villagers would be like, "Hey, can you find me this as like a present and I love you forever?" Like it's super easy and I'm like, "Where? Please like I'm asking sincerely where?" And they're just like, "No. Oh, inventory's full." Ooh, okay. I did not mean to eat that. That's a raw waste. We got a pearl. Okay, so we got that. I don't think I could get anything else, but I also don't want to deal with that. Okay, so it is getting late. I am going to have to do this. And we're going to do this. Bam. Okay, so it is getting late, and like I said, the Tuesday, Thursday streams aren't going to be like super long streams like they are on Saturday or Sunday because I have all the time in the world. But since, again, I do have to wake up pretty early, like 6:30, 7-ish, that way I can like get myself together, be awake. One, because my interview is at 9, so it's not even like super early, right? But it's at 9, but I think the clinic is like 20-ish minutes away, like 20, 25 minutes away. And plus I have to take out my dog and eat and get like actually wake up so I can be like presentable and like alert during the interview. So I actually have to wake up at like 6:30 or 7. Such is the life of a smooth brain like me, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. But like I said, if you have not seen my Instagram or do not follow it, if you want to, you can do exclamation point Instagram in chat and it should pop up the link. But I am moving my Tuesday, Thursday streams to be the same time as my weekend ones. So those will now be 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time instead of 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And they will typically always last an hour and a half from now on. And then the weekend ones will last 2 to 3 hours, just depending how awake I am. But yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and for the conversations in chat. I always love talking to you guys. If you have not already and like my general vibe, I'd appreciate if you could help us get to our magical goal of 50 followers on Twitch and 125 on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you can also drop a like. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. I will see you Thursday. Stay warm, everyone. I think everyone but Florida is suffering through this cold, and another reason I hate Florida, but that's besides the point. Anyways, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or evening wherever you guys are. And I will see you Thursday for Mineko's Night Market. So bye, guys.